thank you for my confidence. They're raining down on me. All right. And welcome back to Transformations with Pastor G, right here on 3K TV. And tonight I've got a wonderful guest, Pastor Apostle Kudita. Now, Pastor Kudita, we're talking about your life story.
Yeah.
And you've started a business, GDI Pneumatics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've just done automotive engineering.
Automotive, yeah.
And now I want to press forward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. Fast forward. You go to the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I went to the UK.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I went to the UK. I'm going to be fast, don't worry. I sent my wife on holiday. She wants to work. And she says, I'm not coming back to Zim. Because I already with them scans. So I stayed for about 3 months and I decided, no, I want my wife. I followed up to the UK and I didn't come back. And that's when I met a guy called James Aki one day. He was working with me in a security company. I gave my life to Christ.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll talk about how it happened on another day. And then we stayed there for 15 years. And God called me now. And I went to Oral Roberts University in the first year, but the next year God said, I want you to go to Living Waters. Now, Living Waters Bible College in Tinwood, AFM.
Yes.
This was a place where the dormitories, nobody got my visa.
I know.
And the toilets were a mess, I tell you.
Yes.
So I get there, I'm coming from the UK, and I'm asking God, is this the right place? God says, yeah, that's the right place. And I do my studies. I think I wrote about 5 resignation letters of putting out, but somehow I carried on.
God kept you in there.
God kept me in there. I finished. I did my my degree program.
Then you interned with Pastor T.I.?
Yeah, I was intern at Pastor T.I. And,
yeah.
I went to South Africa, started the AFM there.
Right.
Germiston.
Yes.
We had about...
Which is a thriving church right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started about 10 ministries. Heidelberg, Germiston, Vereniging, and Boksburg, Benoni, Brakpan, so on and so forth. You know, that's when I found the apostolic ministry was really resting upon me.
Yeah.
Because you don't become an apostle without starting a ministry. You can't just call yourself an apostle. In fact, it's a title.
But
that comes after. It comes after the apostolic has been confirmed.
It's been confirmed. It's been proven.
Yeah.
It's not just so. Yeah, I love that aspect because you see, a lot of times, you know, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. I think the third segment when you give your word, your final word on process, but right there, that's where it is. Because a lot of people will become briefcase prophets, briefcase apostles. I'm an apostle. A title but anyway, let's carry on. Now we move to the media side of you. Yeah, you start radio. You come on radio.
So when I was doing my ministry in the AFM, AFM, my Shona background was not very good. My wife is very fluent in Shona, so my relatives were worried. How am I going to go to Musha?
Yeah, because then it's masala.
But the funny thing with God is when He calls you, He's using what He's invested in you.
Come on. He get that. When God calls you, He's using what He's invested in you. Come on, carry on.
You know, when I was also in the UK, I was a club DJ. You know?
The roof is on fire.
We don't need no water. Let the burn. Yeah. And we were also doing like taught you never to mess with the boy who'll make you less. Yes. Africa don't muffle your back with the snow pack. Bucket like a bulldog, charging like a werewolf. Yeah. So we're doing all those things. We were like a real underground hip hop artists.
And that's why I like you, because you're a street preacher like me.
And I also started working on Tsitsi.
Your daughter,
My daughter, So we did our first album when we came back. And
I remember.
We did that one. And Mr. Cool now.
Kudzi,
I met him in town. I'm around. I went there, and Mr. Cool says to me, graveyard. And I did, I think, about 2 weeks of graveyard.
Right.
And Tinashe said, because Mdara said, I'll put Botswana. So we need cover for him.
Yeah.
So I was given to work with you. That's when you gave me all the CDs. And I started noticing something when we were on radio. I started noticing that the church is not the AFM.
Yeah.
The AFM is a church.
But it's not the body of Christ.
It's not the entirety of the church.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we started noticing a lot of people giving their life to Christ. And that's when WhatsApp started. And
I remember.
We started opening the groups.
I remember.
And a lot of feedback was coming through as we preached, played music, and we were hearing so many testimonies. And 2009, went to South Africa briefly for about 3-4 years, but I was coming back for the radio shows.
And I remember, yeah.
And you were of good help as well. Yeah, and I started noticing that God had called me, put me in the AFM for a reason of grounding.
Process.
Yeah. Now, when you say you've kept it real, it's not about what I did. It's about how I was prepared.
Yeah.
Because your preparation determines the level of sustainable success. Because you know when the Apostle Paul says, do not appoint a novice, lest they be puffed up and fall.
Yeah.
Because pride preceded the fall of a man. So God prepared us, then God launched us. And there is the big problem with when you become famous, and if you're not ready, you can easily...
Someone says, if you get to the limelight and you're not ready, it will burn you up. Let me hold you there. We're now taking a break right here. Don't go away. Don't touch the remote. This is Transformations with Pastor John, 3K TV, channel 293. Don't touch that remote.